Alright, you lovely people! Welcome to the Gonzo Ewok channel. Me Ewok.
Me Gonzo.
Him Gonzo. Another Binding of Isaac run. Ewok at the helm this time. I'll put it on hard mode since you're doing it on hard mode. I feel like...
Have you ever played a hard mode run before?
No.
No? Cool.
I feel like I'd be doing myself a disservice if I didn't. I noticed when I was reminding myself of the controls, you've got 22 Eden tokens.
Yep.
So I think I might do an Eden run.
Spend one of me tokens, I'll let you. As you can see, I haven't done anything on hard mode with Eden.
So, I mean, this could go good or bad depending on what I've got.
It's probably not going to start well when you've got Monster Manual. There's your spacebar item there.
What does that do again? You're going to have to
Is it
remind
Monster
me of all
Manual?
the
Monster
items.
Manual spawns a random buddy.
Is that not Windows for Dummies? Or something for Dummies?
Telepathy for Dummies, it might be.
It's telepathy,
it's
for,
telepathy
dummies.
for Dummies.
Windows for Dummies. Is that Windows for Dummies?
You're looking at your bookshelf, look at the screen. So hopefully what you'll find is that the play might be slightly better on account of what we've discovered is that Ewok can actually talk and play at the same time. So I'm great at the talky bit.
Now the Empress, that's Mom's boot comes slamming down, yeah?
No, that's a High Priestess. The Empress, I couldn't tell you what the frig it does.
It
tore a Babylon for a room.
Which is now wasted.
Yeah. Here you go, here's tiny room with Bomberman. Good old bit of wrath. But yeah, what I was going to say there is what we've discovered is that you can actually talk and play at the same time, whereas unfortunately I can play alright sometimes.
Depends on the game, doesn't it?
It does a lot.
I mean, Isaac does degenerate into bullet hell.
I can guarantee it, if I just recorded a silent... Actually, the fact that I was recording it would probably mean that I would play shit, but if I just set away an episode by itself, forgot that I was recording and just hammered out a couple of runs...
Oh, I got stuck in the corner there.
That was really good dodging. You've got a...
I see that. I'll get the corner. Remember though, it's not a thing that's unique to you. This is why a lot of YouTube commentators do post-recording commentary.
Yeah.
What? You so fucking hell.
Yeah.
How did I miss that one?
Quirk of fate, I suppose. Oh, it's Curse of the Unknown, so that could be anything. Get it?
I mean...
Cursed Eye.
You know what? I feel like I'm just looking at my stats to see what Eden started with. I've got a nice long range.
Yeah.
I've started with a nice long range, which I feel like is a real advantage. But,
let's
go for it. Rage!
Bloody list.
Rage!
In the previous episode, you were talking about Rambro. Well, you've kind of became him now. See your little red bandana on. You're already playing better than I am. This is most upsetting.
It's all just muscle memory. I mean, I was alright at Isaac. I just never played hard mode, because, normal mode was fucking hard enough.
Yeah. It's really rewarding though if you do like say like you pull off a chest run in hard mode. It does make you feel good. And don't get us wrong, like I know people can do things.
Why are these guys all slowed? Is it just like a random sort of
thing? You've got, I think that's the broken watch is one of your items if you look on the right hand side.
Okay,
so I think it slowed them down.
Boss room, I think I've covered everything.
Yeah, unless you want to go looking for your secret room.
Not that fussed.
Duke of Flies. You're familiar with Duke of Flies.
I do recall the guy.
There's some of the new bosses. We saw the Ragman in my first run.
I feel like I'm doing quite a lot of damage. If you look at how much damage he's
it's not bad, like
coming down. I think I've rolled a pretty decent Eden on this one.
I've seen much better, but I have seen.
I've seen better. I've started with the brimstone and shit before,
Aye.
You're powerful enough to finish the game right at the beginning, but you can start really nerfed.
But you're doing alright here. You've got a couple of spirit hearts going on.
Yeah, but I do have Curse of the Unknown, which means everything I pick up is going to be a risk.
Screw's alright. That'll do the trick.
Oh, look at that range. That's pretty boss.
There's some of the new items and some of the new synergies you can get between items. And for me, one of the best things that I've seen with the DLC is the synergies you can get now. Existing items in the game will now synergize with each other, so you can pull off some fairly crazy shit. As you can see, me playing, you're probably not going to see us survive long enough to show that off.
Curse of the Lost.
Well, yeah, I'll just have to live with it. I wouldn't hang around there.
Yeah, fuck that.
There's a little tiny fella on the left-hand side. Kill him first. Beat up the little one. Show them who's boss. But yeah, in any event, some of the new synergies are amazing. Would be really hard pushed for me to show them off the way I'm playing, but you might get a few here as you're going through. There's
a lot of fucking people in this room.
It's
okay. Is that my first hit so far?
I think it might be. You might have been hitting the first floor.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Because Iron Soul Heart, so
The item room's up on the left there, which is canny.
it is. I don't know why I bothered using telekinesis for dummies.
Well, I mean, it recharges every couple of rooms, so you might as well get some use out of it, you know, while you've still got it.
See any special rocks while I was running around?
Can't say I did. I am keeping my eyes open. But you know what? I've got a complete blind spot for spotting them sometimes. Not as much when I'm watching people play. You know, and it's kind of an ongoing joke if anybody watches Northern Lions videos. He does some fantastic Rebirth.
The coffee bean.
No, it's it's not a coffee bean. I forgot what it's called.
I forget what all these items do. What does this do?
Just pick it up. It'll be some sort of. I think it's toot on command. I think if you pick it up.
The bean.
Just the regular bean.
I'd rather have telepathy for dummies, to be honest.
It's a shit choice either way, frankly.
Yeah. So there's a shop up there. There's nothing in the shop for me.
What I was going to say is, like, if anybody watches Northern Line, there is like an ongoing joke that he will miss tinted rocks, and it's like what we were saying in the previous episode as well. Like, unless you've actually tried to talk and record at the same time, you don't quite understand how it works. You do stupid stuff. You miss.
He said do.
You do stupid stuff, and you make very silly mistakes. It's the nature of it.
It's very easy to do. You're effectively multitasking. You're concentrating on two things at once.
Yeah.
And you might not think talking is difficult, but try doing it when, I don't know, playing a game, playing guitar. It's one of the big hurdles you've got to get over as a musician.
Well, this is what I was saying.
Singing.
I play a bit of guitar. I'm a terrible singer. I've got a bit of a phobia about singing in public. But if I'm by myself, I'm playing guitar. I might want to sing along with something I'm playing. And I even struggle with that, and I've been playing guitar since I was 15.
I struggle playing bass and singing, it has to be said. I can do it, but only on a quite simple, repetitive bass line. Anything that involves a bit of coordination, it just immediately goes out the window when you try and concentrate on two things at once. A fucking bullet hell game like Isaac is not is that kind of level of concentration.
No, well, I mean, one of the things that we've been talking about possibly recording a couple of episodes, or maybe just as a short-term thing while this ongoing saga with Kerbal Space Program continues, but we're thinking about Rocket League.
Hang on, I've got a bit disorientated. Yeah, Rocket League.
And we're thinking about Rocket League. We both play it, we both love it. I was really pissed off because my Rocket League stopped working with my old hard drive being knackered, because a big update came out. And even when my hard drive was still working all right...
I've had the item room, haven't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, let's just hit the boss room.
But yeah, with Rocket League, a big update hit and my machine just wouldn't download it. I tried uninstalling it and reinstall it. It would install all right, but it just wouldn't force through the update. Obviously, it was installed where there was bad sectors and I just couldn't shift them. So now, anyway, that's one of the games that I have put back on my machine and I'm looking forward to playing it. But the issue we would have, I think, is being able to talk and play it at the same time. It wouldn't happen.
You see, it would happen with me, but it would be really boring to watch. Yay, double room.
That's going to cost you a heart and a half here to pick it up.
Yeah, but I'll leave it. I'll get a better chance of the Angel Room next time.
You're fancying Angel Room, are you?
But yeah, Rocket League, it would be really boring for me because I play in goal. So you watch a game of me playing Rocket League. I'm going to take a beer before I jump in the next room. Actually, I'll jump down.
Yeah, jump down and let that little cutscene play.
It'd be really boring because for 80% of the game I'd sit there doing nothing. You know what I've discovered though? You get a lot of flack as a keeper. People say, "Oh, be more aggressive."
Oh yeah, and if a goal goes in, they're the first ones to criticise. Aye,
but I mean, I would say 4 out of 5 games that you're playing, if your team has a dedicated keeper and theirs don't, you will win.
Aye,
80% of the time.
Oh, it does. It makes a huge difference, and if you've got a half decent keeper as well, it's great. Personally, I tend to play sort of like end to end. I don't usually play as a dedicated keeper. I'm usually all right at knocking a few goals in. Just like spotting them, but then I'm quite good at getting myself back, so I'd say I like play, strangely enough, as like a bit of a defensive attacker more than anything else.
I've got a goal chest challenge room down there, but I don't know if I'll get another key, so I'm keeping my key for the item room.
Aye, it's a definite item in there. Might be of use. Go on, pop up. Little bastard. They're working in cahoots. He's a big one.
He is. But the bigger they are.
Even from original Isaac, the static tower versions of these pissed me off no end. I absolutely hated them. The first time, probably the first or the second run of Isaac I ever did, and I encountered one, I stood there for a minute shooting him thinking, why isn't he getting hit?
And then they give you that cheeky little fucking shit-eating grin.
Aye.
There we go.
Alright, so suppose make a beeline for your item room. Noticing you're not looking for secret rooms. Is that something that you would normally do, or are you just skipping them on this particular run?
Sometimes I would, sometimes I wouldn't, to be honest with you.
I mean, you've got a few bombs here. You've got, not a huge amount, but...
Not a huge amount. I could probably start looking for them now. On the first level, I only had one bomb, and there were 2 possible locations for the secret room, so I kind of gave it a miss then. Second level, I had Curse of the Lost.
Aye.
Curse of the Lost, so I couldn't see the map, so I might give it a look-see on this level.
You'll notice this is flooded as well, this area. It's a new effect.
Yeah, of course there's a bit of a problem before, because I couldn't see the blood stains that the enemies had left on the ground.
You'll notice if we get that far as well, there's a new room, there's a couple of new bosses, there's new super secret hidden character that's tied in with greed mode, which is like a new mode.
Yeah, I noticed that on your menu.
Aye.
I take it has something to do with money.
Greed mode, basically, it's like if you imagine like an arena battle version where you've got a shop, you've got to fight waves of enemies. You hit a button in the middle of the floor and waves of enemies spawn. And when you kill them, each round that you kill them, you get cash that you can then spend in the shop.
Oh, okay.
And then there's like item rooms which you can unlock if you get the
a penny.
And then there's a pretty, I wouldn't say hard, but like a very tanky boss that you get at the end of Greed mode as well.
This is a bit fucking close quarters, isn't it?
Yeah, it can happen. Try like doing this with like double fallen. Fight like 2 of the fallen in here. But yeah, some of the rooms are just like properly brutal now the way that they play out.
They're just doing quite well. Each other.
Yeah, you're doing quite well. Might kind of kite them a little bit. Overall, I'd still say you're playing pretty well here. I mean, you've made it to 10 minutes, which I don't think I did in either of my runs.
I've lost my soul hearts though. I mean, I can get out. There's nowhere in this room. What's the point of completing this puzzle then?
If you hit that button, you'd have to use a bomb to blow up the skulls.
Yeah.
Enemies might appear, or something good might appear. That's basically what you've got. In my experience, it's almost always enemies. And that can happen when
but what's the button going to do? Because
it'll make enemies spawn or it'll make something good
spawn. Oh, so the button will do that as well. There you go. I got 2 bombs for it. 2 for the price of 1.
That's, I think, the first time I've ever seen that not spawn enemies. You spawny get. I'm not seeing your item room. Got to go across to the right, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't encountered it yet. So it must be over here.
Doubt we're going to make boss rush on this as well, just the speed we're going. But if you haven't played for a while, it's no surprise really, and you're not like.
No, I haven't, and I'm not chasing it. I'm really not. I just want to make a decent go of it and see how far we can get. Ooh, shit! That's another hit.
You see, that's the curse. You said I want to make a decent go of it. Instantly get hit, no matter where you are, what you're fighting.
I hate those guys.
Things are looking a little bit bleak here, huh? Down to 1 heart.
Yeah, shall I go through this spiky door?
Probably not.
Probably not the best idea.
Right, what a jumpy fellas. There's a bit of a lucky hit. Cool.
Meat.
Right.
Well, I've got my rage.
Remember that chap will explode in a few more bullets as well because he's like one of the red champion versions. And he didn't, just to prove us wrong. I thought that's what they did.
Where the fuck?
It's got to be to the right.
Yeah, but I should have had that. Okay, these guys are new. Did they do anything? Okay, they shoot.
As I wanted to say, they do shoot. They take a lot of damage. That's the thing that you notice more than anything else. So they'll take a lot of hits. Yeah, this isn't like an XL room or anything, is it? Like an XL floor.
No, I'm pretty sure it's not.
It's just pretty big.
It feels big, doesn't it? That's what she said.
No, she didn't. Stop kidding yourself.
I don't think it was an XL room. I didn't notice it. Then again, I was taking a sip of beer when we did the level transition.
Right, let's have a bit of a look here.
Ooh, there's a fucking second key on this fucking level that's done that to me. This is huge.
Yeah, it's going on a bit.
Again, that's what she said.
And once again, you wish you did.
Hey!
There's a item room. There might be more. I don't know.
The Midas touch, which isn't very good when you've got 1 health.
Yeah, it hardly seems worth the effort, really. You could, if you detonate a bomb, you could get across there. You'd have to blow that rock in the bottom right-hand corner down over, so you'd have to go up the top.
I'll be safe about it. Oh no, I fucked it up.
That's not where to put it. You'll get the key. But then, to open that, you're going to have to get hurt.
That's alright. I'll
2
not.
bombs for a key.
Decent trade. I shouldn't boss rush, should I? I should see if I can get some hearts.
Yeah, really gonna. Oh, it is XL because there's a second item room.
Oh well, let's
So
hope
that's
that. Ah! Oh! Fuck! Go away! Go away! Go away! Go away!
You
go
know
away.
what? Something like dinner, or one of those items that'll give you like a lot of black hearts or spirit hearts might be the way to go here. And instead, you get tech. Which one's that?
Level 1. Oh no, it's
2. 2's alright.
Woo! It would be better. You know, I don't recall seeing a single heart drop in the whole time that I've been playing.
That's one of the difficulties of greed mode, or hard mode even, I suppose.
Is that?
So your consumables, you'll get less of them.
Oh well, that's good. Isn't it? That's fucking great, that.
Oh god. These little bastards are the ones that killed me in the last one. Alright.
Oh, cornered and fucked.
Oh well, you nearly made it to 15 minutes, which is probably about twice as long as I've managed to make it in the last round. Do you want to do another one for the next video, or do you want me to jump in and do one?
Go on, I'll do another one, mate. I'll do the next
Oh,
one.
right.
You
Two at a
do
time.
2 in a row,
No,
I'll do 2 in a
that's
row.
okay then. Alright, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this as Ewok restarts a new one.
I'm sorry, I've just used one of your Eden tokens.
That's alright. You've got a good setup there, actually.
Right, in that case, we're going to leave now and we're going to start a new video and record it now.
Cool. Alright. We'll talk about this more in the next video.
Bye!